we thank you for your hard work and we thank you for your time, but most of all, we thank you for the impact that you make with girls all over the area in which Girl Scouts of Historic Georgia serves. Without you, we couldn't run this program. We couldn't raise money to do cool things. We couldn't have great program and great activity without the volunteers. So I want to remind everybody that the impact that you make is really massive, and the girls' experience and the skills they develop will last them a lifetime. Sometimes when you are handing out the paperwork or distributing the products, you forget that even though that seems like a task that's sometimes a little tougher to do, the value or the impact you make is massive. So thank you so much for all the work that you do on this program and all of the support that you give the council in supporting girls to help them with all of the cool things they get to do in Girl Scouts. So today, I'm going to make sure that I share with you that this activity is fun and easy. When I sat down with your council a couple of years ago to start this program, one of the things they said to me is, Mike, how do we make this easier for volunteers? What you will notice over the last couple of years, if you've participated in the past, is this program has gotten easier for volunteers to manage. And that was the council, who was very focused on making sure that they simplified things. Things like not having you have to come out for training, being able to take a webinar and focusing and giving lots of different options for webinars. Making a program that's also really awesome for the girls in helping them raise money and also learning great skills. So that was our goals when we set the program. How you can help us with this program is to practice those communication skills with the girls. Make sure you're sharing the benefits of the program and encouraging participations when you talk to the parents. Parents look to the troop volunteers for cues on what to do and what's going to support the program the best. If troop volunteers ask the parents to participate, usually you can get parents to participate. So make sure you're sharing that information and encouraging participation. Set goals for your troop. One of the most important things is coming up with what we're going to do with the money earned. I'll share a little bit more about that later on, but the more we can tell our customers, families, and friends about what we're going to do with the money, the more family and friends want to support our program. And last but not least, help the girls stay on schedule by reminding their parents of the dates and the information that's flowing to them. One of the things we do in this system is we have a great online system that tells the parents what to do and when to do it. Remind them to pay attention to those emails throughout the program. The Troop Proceeds is some of the best in the country when it comes to the fall product program. For nut and chocolate items, the troop gets to keep $1.50 per item sold. I was at a council yesterday where we trained, and their troop proceeds was $1 per item. You're giving 50% more back to the troop in this council. So let the troops know and the girls know that if you sell product in this program, $1.50 is a lot of money per item and generates a lot of income per troop. We also give $2 for every magazine sold. So when your customers receive their online experience, they will have choices between buying from magazines and nuts and chocolates. So you have a really great troop proceeds in this program. Now, there are two ways to participate. First way is in person. We love the in person because that's where family and friends can connect and say, hey, family and friends, I'm going to do this cool thing and I'm going to get to sleep with the sharks at the aquarium, or I'm going to get to go support the community and we're going to give back. In person is a great way for you to share that and take your orders. We also have an awesome online system, which I'm going to go through extensively to share with you the value of having an in-person interaction and an online experience to maximize results for your troop. In person, the order card looks like what we have to the left. Online, we get to create an avatar that looks like us. As we focus on the in-person for a moment, there are 15 products to choose from, including a troop-to-troop. Troop-to-troop allows customers to be able to support our military, purchase something, but also support the Girl Scout Council. 15 items to choose from on the order card. We also have, when we'll talk about online, you can purchase all of these items online, and if you want product shipped directly to you, you're going to be able to have that product shipped directly, and there'll be more choices than even these. But in person and girl delivered, there will be 15 items plus 2 troop to troop. Now take a look at that cool tin. That is a tin in the shape of a tent. It's turned on its side, and you can see that the girls there are around a campfire and cooking some s'mores. So we tied a lot of our tin and thematic stuff into going to camp, and also focusing a little bit on our s'mores product, which is still available in the program online. So reminders, all nut and chocolate orders placed online will automatically transmit. And what that means is nobody has to do anything with the orders that are placed online. If somebody buys something online, it is where it needs to be. So make sure that when you are logging into the system that you do not have to print out or enter anything or add anything that was placed online to your order card. Everything online is right where it needs to be. Anything that was purchased in person on the nut order card, those are the orders that need to go into the system. As part of this, we give the parents the ability to enter those orders into the system to help the troop volunteers with that process. But remember, once we lock the parents out of the system from entering their paper orders or their nut order card orders, we can then, at the troop level, enter any orders they didn't or add or edit any orders they did. So we also have nut sale administrative links for all of your troops to be able to check their financial information or print out their delivery tickets. I'll go through that a little more extensively as we go through the online. Your order card on the back of it has all of your rewards pictured, from your rewards on the magazine side to the nut and chocolate to sales that are combined to online sales. You have all of the rewards pictured, and you have, in some of the spots where you have choices, you can actually have the girls check off on their order card the choices that they want. That way, if they earn those levels, you'll already know what they want. But you have everything from plush bunnies, because we have bunnies in space as our theme this year, to gift cards, to jewelry, to patches that fit together. You'll notice in the middle of the bottom toward the middle, you can see that the personalized patch has a girl in your avatar in a spacesuit, and that patch fits together with all the other patches to form a really cool spaceship. So as you are looking at this program year, all of the rewards are listed on the back of the order card, but those rewards are also listed in the online system. So let's talk about that online system, how the girls can increase their results and enhance their in-person program by having an online experience. So our avatar helps generate the excitement about this program, because you get to create an avatar that looks like you. Now, many of you that have been doing this for a couple of years know that my niece, Kira, who's a Girl Scout in Long Island, New York, she's been helpful in helping us with coming up with all kinds of cool stuff with this program. And this year, when she heard we were doing bunnies in space as our theme animal, she said, well, we have to have bunny slippers as our really cool new shoe choice for the girls. So this year, you get to wear bunny slippers with your shoes or as your shoes for your avatar. Now, how we get started is very, very simple. There's a landing page. It's printed on the order card. It's printed on the flyer. It's available on the council website. You can get here any which way. You can either get started by logging in or register, or you can come to this same page if you're a volunteer and click on the volunteer button, and that will take you to your volunteer login. But if you're a parent and girl, we're going to spend some time going over that first. We have bilingual experience available. So if you speak Spanish or you have girls in your troop that do, you can toggle the system between English and Spanish. Once you land there and click through, you are asked to give a zip code. Please provide your zip code. Once you do that, we will double check that you are someone that is in the council. Once you do that, we will let you into the system to create your ID and password. Once you create your ID and password, you'll be able to set up to get to the basics page. Now, the most important piece to remember is that if you participated last year, we will send a reminder to those parents, and those parents will receive a reminder that says, hey, you participated last year, click here if you got your password. If you're new, just click through and then make it to the basics page. Once you're here at the basics page, it will ask you to enter your trooper group number. Don't worry, if the parents don't know their trooper group number, they have a little button they can check that says, I don't know or see my trooper group number. And the council has some tools to make sure they get to the right place. But you can help troop volunteers by asking the parents that when they log in to please bring their troop number with them when they're ready to log in so that they can get started and participate pretty easily. Then you're going to be asked your first name and last name. You can click the drop-down box and pull that up. You can enter your nickname. And then you're asked 3 questions. What does being a Girl Scout mean to you? How much do you want to raise? And what are you going to do with the money earned? Those 3 questions are very important because it helps you craft your message on your online store. The most important question, as far as I'm concerned, is the question at the bottom, which is, what does your Girl Scout troop plan to do with the money earned from your product sale? And what we do is we like to make sure that we share that, because Uncle Mike, he loves magazines, he loves nuts and chocolates, he even loves cookies. But what he loves more than all of those things is helping his niece sleep with the sharks at the aquarium, or travel to a trip with her Girl Scout troop. I talked to a Girl Scout troop in Colorado yesterday, and that Girl Scout troop basically shared that the girls were working for 4 years to go on a trip to Belize. I've never been to Belize. So it's cool to hear when girls are raising money to go do a great activity like go to a trip to Belize. That's the kind of thing that I want to know about, because I want to help the girls do that. Because I've never been to Belize, and that sounds like an awesome trip and a thing that you'll learn a lot of things on. So we want to make sure we're sharing what we're going to do with the money earned. So make sure that the troops sit down with the girls, come up with those ideas, and share it there. Then you get to create an avatar that looks just like you. Once you do that, you can create your likeness, and your likeness will then be shared with all your friends and family. One of the things I love about creating your likeness is that this year, you're going to be able to record a message that your avatar will deliver for you. Your avatar will speak this year in your voice. So there's a voice optional add into the system that you can upload a file, you can record a message, you could use your phone, you could use your computer, and you can create a message for the girls, for your avatar, so that your avatar could share that message with your family and friends. I always use this as a cool example. Hey, family and friends, I just kicked off my program, so please shop in my online store so I can sleep with the sharks at the aquarium. A very simple message that your avatar will deliver, and your avatar's voice will move, and it will be in your voice. So we are very excited about this new way to connect with family and friends. Your avatar will earn virtual rewards as it goes through the system. Then you can personalize your campaign further by uploading a photo or uploading a video. You can decorate your photo. You can take your video and print out a set of instructions on how to create a safe video, and also print out a script so we can help you with what to say in your video messaging. Then the video messaging and that script will help your family and friends know a little bit more about what you're going to do with the money earned. Then to the right, you will see a picture of your personalized patch. Your personalized patch is a rocket ship this year. And that rocket ship, you can put your name and your avatar on if you sell to a certain amount. And we'll get to that shortly. Once you've created your storefront, then you can share that storefront by entering emails of family and friends and sharing on social media. I always suggest that you share on social media, because if you share on mom and dad's social media account, 27% of our sales are coming from social media shares. So that could really help with having girls share on social media and generate increased sales by having customers connect with you via social media and via email.
Hey, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
We had a question come in. If you did not participate last year but have in the past, mm-hmm. you would be considered a new girl, correct?
Well, if you didn't participate last year but participated the year before, you can still log in with your email and password, and it will let you into the system, and it will have saved your information from 2 years ago. We don't do anything with it in the year you didn't participate, but if you wind up having any trouble, just call customer service and they'll make sure they help you through it. But if you didn't participate last year, you won't get the email reminder to get started.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Personalized patch. So this year, the personalized patch, you will land after you've finished participating, and you will be able to choose what you want as your name on the patch. You can pick your name, you can pick your nickname, or you can pick your initials. Remember, parents and troop volunteers, that we may want to wear this patch on our uniform. So if you do, you might not want to go with your name. You may want to go with your camp name or your nickname or your initials. So we give you choices. We also give you choices of what you're going to wear on the patch. So you can wear your Girl Scout uniform if you want to in your rocket ship. You can wear your spacesuit. My niece, Kira, she went through the system with us when we first launched it, and she said, but Uncle Mike, I don't want to wear a spacesuit with space boots. I want to wear my spacesuit with my bunny slippers. So you have 3 choices of what you can wear on your patch. You can wear your spacesuit, you can wear your Girl Scout uniform, or you can wear a spacesuit with whatever shoes you want. So if you really want to wear bunny slippers in space or flip-flops in space, you can. We're finding that the girls love the fact that they can create or specify what shoes they wear on their patch and in outer space. And it's not about shoes as much as it is about making sure that the girls can tell a little bit about themselves, because shoes to kids are really important and cool. So being able to wear flip-flops or bunny slippers or high tops, this year we have green Converse, you can be able to create a little bit about who you are by choosing your shoe choice. So if you want to wear green Converse with your spacesuit, go right ahead. That patch is earned by selling 6 magazines and 24 nut and chocolate items, and by sending 15 emails. So all you have to do to earn it is go into the system, log in, set up your order, set up your online store, send out 15 emails, and generate 6 magazine subscriptions and 24 nut and chocolate items, and you will earn your patch. You'll get to choose what you wear in your patch, whether that's your Girl Scout uniform, your spacesuit, or your spacesuit with your cool shoes. This patch fits together with all the other patches you can earn in the program. So Ready, Set, Glow and Explore Your Dreams and Unearth Your Future forms a really nice spaceship, and that spaceship will look really great on your uniform. But also, the cool part about those patches on the left and the right is that Ready, Set, Glow, that little circle with glow and the moon and the little circle with the bunny, we use glow-in-the-dark thread, so those patches glow in the dark. That will make it even cooler as you are sitting around a campfire, that you can see your patch with your glow-in-the-dark thread showing off to everybody that knows that you earned it. So the personalized patch fits together, and what you have to do to earn it, 6 magazines and 24 nut and chocolate items, sending 15 emails will give you the ability to earn that patch. Once you finish up your setup, you'll be able to shop your store, go to your campaign page, check out how the emails. This is where you'll also go to manage your paper orders and send out or add your paper order card orders into the system. You can check out the physical rewards you can earn and check out your room. You can even print some business cards. We have a really cool way with the system to print business cards. And when you print the business cards, you can hand these to your neighbors who you might not have an email address for, and say, hey, neighbors, families, and friends, you want to shop my online store to support us? Click on that store, that link, plug in that code, and you can shop my nut and chocolate and shop my magazine store. It's a great tool for neighbors and people that you don't know that well if they want to support your program. Rewards are also pictured online. So as you go through, participants can keep track of their rewards that they earned, and they can also make the choices. So once you earn the t-shirt, or once you earn something that requires a choice, parents can make the choice right in the system. And we send email reminders to the parents to let them know, to help that troop volunteer make sure that the parents are making their choices. We will send email reminders to them directly. Then you can visit your room. You can check out your virtual rewards that you earned. You can also check out and see all of your friends' avatars. We get 4 visits per campaign for girls to visit their room, because they want to see all their friends' avatar and they want to see all the virtual rewards. So we did a focus group because we wanted to get to the bottom of why the girls really visited this room 4 times. And we asked them, is it the virtual rewards? They said, not really. Is it to see their friend's avatar? They said, well, not really. They basically visit this room 4 times because they want to see what their troop volunteer or their troop leader's avatar looks like. Because when Miss Susie creates an avatar, the avatar goes in the photo with all the girls' avatar, and girls told us that they wanted to go see what their troop leader's avatar looked like. So if you're a troop leader or a troop volunteer, make sure you log into the system and create your avatar. So that way, once you log in and create it, the girls will be able to go see it. So let them know once you're done creating your avatar that when they can get started to go check out your avatar too. Then the parents, once they're done all of that, then they take their order card and go out and sell. Once they're done with their selling, they can enter their paper order or their order card sales right into the system. Last year, 55% of the parents entered them in. So we saved the troop volunteers a lot of work by doing that. Parents can enter them in, and they will be locked out on a certain date. I'll go through dates at the end, but that date will be reminded. It's in the system. It will be on their emails. So don't worry. We will let them know when they get locked out, and then they can send the rest of the orders that they have that haven't been entered directly to their troop volunteer to enter them in. Parents can print out all kinds of reports, and they can log in and see who bought what, because if you really want to check out and see what Uncle Mike bought, it's very easy for you to do so. And then once you check out what you bought, customers have the ability to shop your store, shop your nut store, shop your magazine store, and even click on your personal message. If you recorded a message for your avatar to say, then you can play that message as a customer. So Uncle Mike can hear your avatar speak in your voice this year. The online storefronts are where the customers will do their shopping. That's all that customization that we made throughout the program by creating an avatar and creating a message and creating a video and uploading a photo. All of that customization sits at the top of where the girls do their shopping. Then the supporters can list themselves as top supporters on the site after they purchase. So you'll notice on the left screen, you can see Uncle Mike and Grandma listed as top supporters. I always make a joke that when Uncle John and the other grandma land and see Uncle Mike and Grandma's names, they are definitely going to buy something. So this is a great customized website that the girls have created for their family and friends to do all their shopping. All you have to do is send emails and share on social media to help connect family and friends, or hand a business card to help connect family and friends with this website so that your family and friends can shop it and support your program. Last experience is the customers. That's where they shop, was on the page before. Here is what happens when they choose to shop the nut and chocolate store. Customers have two options. Customers can save the shipping cost and make their payment and coordinate with their family and friends for pickup. So the payment can be made online with a credit card, and then the girls will deliver it. If you want the convenience of paying by credit card and having it shipped directly to you, you can pick the ship to me option versus the girl delivered option. We give customers two choices because many customers like having the girls deliver the product and seeing them, but it's nice to be able to pay for their orders online. Because remember, the way this program works is a little different from cookies, and we know how good you are at selling cookies, but this program is different in that the order card and all of the things that happen online are paid for at the time of purchase. So we deliver the product later after we've already collected the money. It's different from the cookie program, so remind all of the girls that everything that's bought online is paid for, and everything that is bought on an order card is paid for, and then the girls will deliver all that product once we finish the sale, and then once we collect all the orders, we will then get all the product to all of the troops so that they can distribute the product. Christy, I'm going to stop for a second and just double check that there weren't any questions on the girl experience before I talk a little bit about how the troop volunteers participate, get logged in, and how their system works.
I don't have any questions that have come up, but I do want to just remind them that this is a friends and family campaign, so that's why we do give them the option to have the girl delivery. If it's somebody that you're not going to want to deliver to, or your girls, tell your parents to let that person know that they need to have it shipped to them. We don't have very many that have that happen, but one or two over the years have had it to where they're in Texas and it's grandma or whatever, and they're like, well, I don't want to pay for shipping, so you can ship it. So just let them know about that and make sure that you're talking to your friends and family. This is not open to the general public, kind of like cookies is. This is a strict friends and family. So just make sure your parents are talking to the people that they're selling to.
Well, and at the end of this session, I'm going to give you a 1-800 number and an email address for customer service. If anybody did have any trouble with someone that they didn't want to deliver that product to because they did live far away, call customer service and they can help you delete that order so that that person can go in and place an order and have it shipped. So it's not that big a deal. We have the ability to solve that problem for you if you are having trouble. So great point, Christy. But remember, customer service can help you with all of that if someone's having trouble.
And during that time, of course, we had questions come in.
Okay, great.
And Julie, I think we answered yours, that girls' orders can be paid online and girl delivered. Yes, we do that in fall product because we only get one amount of product, so the inventory control is not an issue, unlike with cookies where it's a perpetual inventory and we do booth sales. So we are allowed to do it online payment with girl delivery for fall product. And then when parents put orders in online, do they pay online or still pay the troop? If it's the nut order card, they would pay the troop.
That's right.
The ones that pay online are the customers that go in and purchase it, not the nut order card. And then, let's see, I think that's it.
Excellent. So if more questions come in, don't hesitate to send them through. We'll catch them at the end. So let's talk about the volunteer level access. So last year, we got a lot of calls from people because the volunteers got to create their avatars, but they didn't have all the same cool choices that the girls did. Well, this year, you have all the same cool choices of shoe types and all kinds of cool hairstyles. And this year, you're even going to be able to earn a patch and switch into the spacesuit if you want. I want to point out here that we want to make sure that the volunteers know how much we appreciate them in the program. So why did we create the avatar? To give you the ability to have fun too, because we are all really just a bunch of big kids in this program. We want to make sure that you have a way to create your avatar and create your likeness. This year, you will have one option that the girls will not have. So you'll have all the shoe choices that the girls have and all the accessory choices and all the fun choices. But girls will not have high heel choices, but you will have a choice of high heels if you decide you want your avatar to wear high heels. Because anybody that has their spacesuit on might want to wear high heels in space. So we are definitely trying to make this even more fun than before, because what we find is the girls love it when you create an avatar that looks like you and you earn a patch that has high heels on your avatar, and then they could see it. So we wanted you to get into the fun. You'll be able to create an avatar. How you get access is you will receive an email from the system, and that email will go out. We'll be sending out in a couple of weeks. We'll let you know ahead of time when that's going to go out, but that email is going to go out where you can create a password and log into the system. Once you do create, this is what the email will look like, so be on the lookout for it. Once you log in and create that email, you'll watch a troop training video. The troop training video will take all of the information we shared today and we'll add to it by showing you how the online system works. I'm not going through every detail about the online system today. I'm giving you a good overview. This 5-6 minute video will tell you everything you need to click on, every click through what you see, so that very simply you are able to see all of the things in the online system. And if you watch that video, it will then share with you all that information. Once you finish watching that video, then you'll log in. You'll never have to watch the video again. But as a tool in the system, we leave the video on your dashboard so that later on, if you want to go review the video, you can go into the system, review the video, if it helps you with anything that you need to find out about the program. Once you watch the video, there'll be all kinds of little buttons that you can push to create your avatar. You can view your reports. You can manage your paper orders. But we have a new feature this year in the Welcome to Your campaign, and that is what we call the Parent Email Launch. So troop volunteers, this is for you. We wanted to give you a tool to make it easy for you to share this program with all your parents and the girls. So we created a Parent Email Launch. So once you log in, watch your video, go to the Parent Email Launch and upload your parent email addresses. Once you upload them, we will send a message to the parents that has all the dates. It has the link to click to participate. It's going to make it so nice and easy. You don't have to do any more copy and pasting. You log in, you create the Parent Email Launch, you send that out, and then everybody will get the link to the system to be able to participate in the program. So we've made this really cool tool for you to be able to connect with your families and friends. Once you do that, you have all kinds of things on your dashboard that you can view. It will rack up your sales. So you have your sales, your magazines, your Nut Promise, your order card. You will have you can check out the rewards the girls earn, the personalized patches they're earning. You can even click on paper order entry. You could send messages through the system. So if you want to send a message to the girls that says, hey, glad you got started. We're really happy that we're participating in the program. You can also send them a thank you. You can remind everybody to log in. You can check out your nut sale administrative information, like printing out your delivery tickets or checking out your delivery sites or seeing your financial reports. Then you can go click on your in-person orders. So once the parents are done and locked out, then the troop volunteers will be able to have a chance to get everybody's order in the system who hasn't been locked out, or anybody who needs to be edited or add anything to their orders. So all you have to do is click on the girls row. When you click on it, it will give you a paper order. I'll go through the dates in a little while, but remember, parents are logged in, troops are locked out. We lock out the parents, we let the troops take over, then the troops will have some time to get those orders in, and then we will place the order so that we can get you your product. Then there's reports that the troop volunteers can log in and see. You can click on any girl and you can see how much they sold. You can see who bought stuff. You can help the girls with finding out what Uncle Mike bought. And then there's a report. You'll see that tab on the right-hand side that says Online Nut Girl Delivered. When you click on the Online Nut Girl Delivered report, that's the products that were purchased online, paid for by credit card, that the girls have to distribute. That report will be emailed directly to the parents. We will send an email to the troop volunteers the day before, reminding them that it's coming. And you can go right into the system and you can print it, you can download it, you can export it into Excel, you can email it to somebody, but we're going to email it directly to the parents so that when the time comes and the product gets delivered, you're going to hand the parent the product that was ordered on the order card, and you're going to hand the parent the product that was ordered on the girl delivered report. When you add those two together, then the girls will go and distribute all of that product. Couple of new things this year. So I talked a lot about that personalized patch that you saw earlier in the rocket. Last year, we had a personalized patch that we called the Cookie Crossover Patch. It was the 100th anniversary of girls selling cookies, and that 100th anniversary Cookie Crossover Patch was really popular. So we wanted to come back and come up with a new cool version of this patch. And because of the success of the s'mores product and the cookies, we decided to come up with a once-in-a-lifetime patch that we call the S'mores Patch. Susie reaches for some more. It has fall and cookie programs listed on the tent. It's got 2017 and 18. It's got s'mores on the left and a campfire on the right. And it's got the council name, Girl Scouts of Historic Georgia. And all of that, this patch is going to be earned by being able, in the fall, you have to create your avatar and send 15 emails. That's all you have to do in the fall. If you create your avatar and send 15 emails in the fall, you are eligible for this patch. Then you have to sell 275 boxes of cookies during the 2018 cookie program, and there you will then earn the patch after the cookie program. Some of the materials that you will see, like your order card, has the number 325 on it. When the council was looking at the total amount that we should sell to earn this program or earn this cool patch, we went with 325, and we decided to lower it to make it even easier for the girls to earn. So 275, if you see any materials with 325 on it, please tell the girls, cross it out, let them know that it's really 275. Once the campaign is done in the fall, we will send an email to all the parents that are eligible, and that way we will remind them that it's 275. One last thing for all you campers out there, and I know there are lots of you, the campfire on the right of that patch has a rock ring around it, so it is safety-wise compliant, so we are always being safe when we are, whether we're at camp or we're in our patches having fun. So share the fun stories that we created a safety-wise compliant campfire on our patch. So you can earn 2 patches this year with your avatar on it. One, it's got your name and the word glows, and you can wear in your spacesuit your Girl Scout uniform, your spacesuit, or your spacesuit, whatever shoes choice you have. On the right, you will wear your Girl Scout uniform, and it'll be a camp scene with Susie Reaches for Some More, and it'll have the council name on it. That combination of things is really, really cool, and we are very pleased that we were able to come up with 2 patches. After the fall campaign is done, if you want to change your hairstyle or change your shoe type, you can do that. And then the patch for cookies will happen with the new avatar. If you change it, we will send a reminder to everybody that's eligible to let you know that you can change what you're wearing on the patch.
So, Mike, I do have a question that's come in. For the girls that participated last year, will they see the avatar from last year and be able to just reuse that, or do they have to start over?
So every year we want the girls to log in and create their avatar new. So what we do is when you log in from year to year, creating a new avatar is one of the steps that you have to do. We save all of the emails that you loaded in last year, so we make that a lot easier for you. So once you log in, all the emails are in there for you. But we want the girls to go through the process of creating a new avatar every year because your uniform changes, your hairstyle, what shoe type. So we make it so that the girls have to create a new avatar every year.
Okay, and then people want to know who to bribe to get the adults the camping patch, the s'mores patch.
That's probably at the council level, but you know what I could say to you is there's always exciting things if we have great success in programs. So do the best you can this program year, and we will look at that. That's a great feedback for us to know. We will take that under advisement and think about ways that we could do that in the future. You can though earn the patch with the rocket, and you can change into your spacesuit and have your cool shoes or high heels or green Converse if you want. And how you do that at the troop level is one of two ways. If you participated last year, all you have to do is sell 15% more than you sold last year and you will get that patch. If you want to participate this year, for the first time, you have to sell $1,200 in total fall product sales, and that includes the order card sales. So it's not just online, it's online and order cards. And both of those will allow you to get that personalized patch if you earn it. So this is a way for us to say thank you to the troop volunteers and make sure that you can earn your personalized patches in this program. 15% if you participated last year, $1,200 if you're a new troop. You'll also get that cool trunk organizer that is great for cookies if you do that as well.
And that is one leader patch per troop. So yes, we know it's a difficult choice because we have multiple leaders in there, but you get the leader patch, but you also get the trunk organizer. So if you have two leaders, one gets a patch, one gets an organizer. You know, otherwise you can find out the best Girl Scout way to come up with it, who gets what. And then the 15%, is that based on total sales or per girl average? I believe it is on total sales.
Total sales.
So, and if you have less girls participating, that just means that they have a bigger community. Tell them to talk to the other girls and get them to give them their list of people to sell to. And how do we find out our 016 sales? Your product salesperson has that for you and can give you that information. We'll be sending it out to the service area person. And
well, and your 016 sales, if you log in again, will be listed on your dashboard. So when you log in, it'll have your totals from the year before listed right on the landing page for your dashboard. So that's another place you could find it too.
Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome. All right, let's run through the dates. So we talked about the patches. We talked about in person. We talked about online. We talked about the cool rewards you can earn. Let's talk about the sale starting. So our online and in-person sale begins on October 1st. So you can't log in before. On October 1st, you should get in there and get your online set up. We will send you your reminders. Get started as soon as possible so that the girls' online system can get started. Then take your order card, and from October 1st to October 30th, get out there and sell the in-person order card sales to all your family and friends. Then remind parents that from that point, when they get started, up till October 31st, they have to get their paper orders entered into the system. Troop volunteers, tell your parents to please enter the information into the system to save you the trouble. If you have 30 or 40 girls and you have to enter 30 or 4 order cards, it's much easier for a parent to take 5 minutes to enter one than it is for you to enter all of them. So make sure you get them to enter their order card into the system. Once they do that, they will be locked out on October 31st. Then, troop volunteers, if you have order cards that were handed to you from October 31st through the end of the day on November 1st, you will be able to enter the paper orders of everybody who didn't enter them into the system. double check everybody whose was entered, and add any late nut orders that get told to you or shared to you or emailed to you through that process. Once you get locked out, if you have anybody that contacts you with any additional orders or adjustments, you'll contact your service unit person. They can enter it in for you until the end of the day on October 2nd. And then we are going to then end the online orders for magazines and direct ship nuts on that same day. We left the direct ship online nuts and magazines open while we're entering our paper orders so that anybody can get their last minute sales. And the online system will be open for girls to submit their emails, because the only way to be eligible for the patch, for the s'mores patch, is to send your emails out before the end of the program. Because the most important thing about that patch is that the girls will not be able to earn that patch if they did not participate in fall. So remind everybody to get your email sent as soon as possible, but get into that system, because if you don't send it before the end of the fall program, you can't go back and participate in the program after it's over. So make sure you do that. I mentioned earlier customer service. If you are having any trouble, troop volunteers, please, if you are having any trouble, I didn't get my magazine, didn't get my nut and chocolate item, please change the shipping address. Somebody I don't want to deliver their product, I need to cancel their order. Whatever it might be, call that 1-800 number, send an email to that email address, and the customer service team will make sure that every single thing you need, 100% customer satisfaction. Save the time of contacting counsel, because this is who counsel has to contact. If you help that customer get connected right here, it'll save 3 steps. It'll save your work, it'll save the counsel's work, and it'll make it much easier for you to get the answers. That email address and number will be on our website. It'll be on the council website. It's in your materials. Jot it down now. Take a screenshot of it. Take a picture of it. All of those ways, that's all ways that we can help you solve customer issues faster. And if you give them that information, you won't have to wait for people to get back to you. That customer service line will have everything you need to help you get the answers you need quickly and your problem solved faster. So, Christy, before I jump to the last slide and make sure I say my big thank yous and keep safe, are there any other questions that came in? Or if anybody has any questions now, please send them along.
There was one question that came in already. Will there be an email sent as a reminder of the magazines the customers ordered last year? Or is there a way we can send to previous customers?
So yes, we do. We actually send one. And in addition to that, when girls kick off their campaign this year, if they had a customer that bought magazines last year, the email that those customers get has an extra button in it. That extra button will say, renew the subscriptions I bought last year. All you have to do is click that button and it will take you right to checkout with all the magazines you bought. You can always add more, but it'll help your customers figure out exactly what they bought last year.
Okay, and then is the cutoff to select Girl Reward November 2nd in case they get last minute orders that earn them another level of award?
Yeah, so what we'll do is we are going to send extra reminders to parents and troop volunteers that have girls that didn't make their selections. We will do that leading up to those dates, and then we will let people know if there are anybody who didn't make their choices. So yes, anything you could do to motivate the girls and parents to make those choices ahead of November 2nd would be great.
And just FYI for all of you, after the troop submits, the service unit submits, or service area submits, then council goes through and look. And so if there's any that are missing anything, we go in there and contact the parent or the girl or the troop leader and try to get that done to make sure the girls get all their awards. And then if you renew, will it be considered a new sale?
Yes.
Every year is a new sale.
Yep.
And then if you could go back one slide for me. You notice that there's a quick turnaround because basically your parents are putting that in there. They're putting the orders in it. So you should be, as a troop leader, just checking that the money that they give you matches what they put in. So you can have them, even though it goes through the 30th and whatever, if you need to meet them on the 29th and say, okay, I need all of your orders in by the 29th. I need your money by the 29th. You collect their money. make sure that the money they gave you matches the orders. Now, if somebody puts something in later on, or if somebody calls and says, oh, I've got somebody that just ordered 3 of these, use your discretion on that. Say, okay, I can put that in there. I need you to bring me the money or whatever. But they can text you what they need in between there so that you're not have to run back and forth. So it's a real quick and simple. And then what you'll do when you finish and you submit, you'll, email your service area person and say, I'm done, I'm out, I'm good. And they'll just verify that it looks fine for their side too. Apologize, I had a big tickle. And then when is the delivery to troops for products? It's just before Thanksgiving. It's, I believe, November 16th, that time frame. And we'll be getting together with everybody to let you know what day your service area will be getting the deliveries. That's all the questions that I see at this time.
So, Christy, I want to just say one final thank you to all of the volunteers that have joined us today. I know there's a lot of unrest with what's going on with the weather. Please be safe. Thank you for, even though there's all that going on, you are always so committed to Girl Scouts and the girls, and we certainly appreciate that. One final reminder, you have the best council support staff in the business. If you're having any trouble, contact your council person. They will walk you through it. They will make sure that you have everything you need. And we want this program to be a tremendous success for you, which is why we've made it as easy as possible, as fun as possible. Thank you for all of the impact you make with Girl Scouts, and thank you for all that you do. Please be safe this weekend. Please take care of your neighbor. I certainly will have you in my thoughts and prayers, and I hope that everything goes as well as can be expected, and just be safe. And thanks again for taking the time today to be with us.
And thank you, Mike. I do have, don't leave yet, people. I do want to show you one thing, just so that I'm going to take Mike's control away. Sorry, Mike.
No worries.
I wanted to make sure that you all knew where you should be looking for items. So let me go here. So this is our website, of course. So in order to get what you have to have for the sale, go to the Cookies Plus and then the Fall Product Program. And all the way down at the bottom is the parent permission form, because every parent should be filling out a parent permission form before the sale. This will also give them a link directly to that landing page for them to go ahead and register. It's got your ACH, direct debit credit card authorization, because of course we do ACH, and then the product manager agreement. The product manager agreement is what you fill out in order to be put into the system. So before you get into the system to see what's going on for your troops, which will be the last week of September, for it to go live for you, you have to fill that out. Now, this is what the parent permission form looks like. Oh, excuse me, the product manager agreement looks like. It's a WUFU form. You'll fill it out completely and then submit, and then you'll get a confirmation email with the contents in it to show that you filled it out completely. And then here's the debit ACH form. Make sure you fill it out. Again, you'll also get a confirmation for that too. And then the parent permission form. Now, I know that we, about the parent permission forms, everybody was like, how do we know that they've done it? We want to make sure each of the service areas will have a report. Now, the service area manager will send that out to you. If they haven't already, they will be doing so soon. They're getting them as we speak. But what you'll do is it's just your service area now instead of the whole council. And you can go to the troop number and click on it, and it will sort by troop number to find your troop number. Now, this means that your parents have to know what your troop number is. Please make sure they know what your troop number and your service area are so that it goes into the correct report. If you can't find them, then contact your council product sales manager, and we'll be happy to look that up and correct their troop number and their service area for them. What you will see is the number of daughters participating, the girl's name, their troop number, and they can have multiple girls, of course, and then the parent's name and the parent's email address. That's all you will get. That's all you need to know in this, and we will be doing this for cookies also, so this way you can find it out. Let's see here. We've had a couple of questions. When Will the troop volunteer be informed when the parents complete the permission slip, or do we need to get them to forward their confirmations? I did put in the confirmation for the parents to please forward this on just so that you would have it as a backup, but this is a report that you can see too. And then do all volunteers leaders fill out a product manager agreement? The volunteer leader that will be doing the inputting and in the system, if a volunteer wants to be, if a leader wants to be in the system, they have to fill out the product manager agreement. The person that fills out the ACH form is one of the signers on the bank account. So I hope that explains both of those. You can have multiple people on fill out product manager agreements, but we absolutely have to have one. We generally want two because you want to back up. But you have to have the person who is going to be in the system, because you're not going to be put into the M2 system if you do not fill up a product manager agreement. Okay, if you're having problems with logging into the Girl Scout page, I'm not sure why you would have problems with that, but email me and I will work on that for you. My email is ccooper@gshg.org. And if you do not have a bank account as of yet, we need to get with your membership to get that set up. But since it's a prepay, you would have to bring in your payment to the office before November 2nd. Okay. And I think that's all the questions that I see. I do have a poll that I was supposed to do last time and I forgot. So I'm going to do the poll now. Oh, here we go. Oh, why didn't the poll come up? I apologize. There's supposed to be a poll for this one. Well, I guess there's not a poll. I'll send it out like I have to do the others. So anyways, thank you very much. Again, thank you, Mike, for spending your morning with us. Thank you, all of you lovely leaders and volunteers, for all that you do for the girls. I will keep everybody in my prayers and thoughts to make sure that everybody is safe out there this weekend and next week. And I will make sure that I get everybody's questions. If I didn't get to them and they're still coming in, I will get those answered to you. And I believe that'll take it for us.
Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Okay, so Kim, I see your question. The fall product person does not have to be on your checking account. You have to have your leaders on the checking account, but the fall product person has to fill out the product manager agreement. Okay. Come on, computer.